Hi everybody. I'm going to give you an update in terms of what's happening with us, and it's with have some profound sorrow as I'm going to be talking with you about this. Uh, is not, definitely not in my preferred future what we're going through. So, for those of you who don't know us, I'm part of the Jill and Rémi team, and this is the date is for those who are going to be watching this later, October 23, 2023. So, Jill has asked me some time ago to let people know only that she's in spiritual retreat, and she wanted to keep things confidential, and I've needed to honor that. So, but I need to, it's been quite some time, so I need while honoring that, I also need to say a little bit for those of you who've been concerned about what's going on and so on. So, she's been in profound working on recovery, communing with the divine, and she's also been receiving treatments in the US and for the past over a year now, year and some, and so we have had very little contact during that time. So, and some of you, I'm sure, have been wondering what's going on. So it's really important for to honor you and your needs and your concerns as well in terms of what's going on with these guys. So it's complex, right, in terms of how to balance all this stuff. So I just let you know that the hope is that Jill is going to be coming back to me, to us. There's a seat available next to her. But I need to leave it to her and the divine in terms of how she handles things and what happens in terms of her well-being and so on. So I do broad clearing every day in terms of for this. So clearing for her, and so on, but I need to leave it all to her and to the divine in terms of what happens, going into profound mystery in relation to that. So I have to be in a place of unknowing, same as with many of you in relation to your beloved. We do the best we can. We go into higher vibration, we serve, etc. And we do the best we can in terms of that. So there were some roles that Jill and I chose to work on over the course of our coming together. And we had been preparing for that. I was preparing in my way in terms of my mission and so forth before, and she was preparing in her way, and we came together and served from there. Same with you in relation to, for those of you who are not with your beloved, it's the same, that you were preparing for some things and all of a sudden clunk, what to do, right? So it leaves you in a place of uncertainty whether to serve and how do I do this and so forth. Yeah, but the job that I had, does it fit, and do I have to do something else now? All of that is a bunch of confusion and uncertainty and so forth, and we can be frozen in place. So eventually we need to come to terms with this is the situation, same with me, in terms of our going into denial and etc. We need to come to a place of this is where things are at. Beloved might come back tomorrow or whenever or not. And I need to serve the divine, commune with my mission, our mission, as best I can, right? So let me tell you a little bit of what's happening with me. Jill and I have created, as many of you know, created a lot of stuff, webinars and free videos and etc. over the past decade and more, and a lot of that's been getting lost in terms of YouTube and Google, etc. Only bring to the surface things that are people are active, right? If it's dormant, then it's dormant. People don't find out about it. But there's so many people searching for the information, and Jill and I have provided quite a lot of it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating, going over videos and webinars that we've done, and looking for segments that are going to be, that I think are going to be quite useful for people in the world. So some of these you will have seen before, those of you who've been with us for a while, and some of them will be new in terms of webinar series that you may not have taken with us and so on. That's going to be an ongoing process. But I'm also going to be focusing on our mission, my mission, in relation to why we came, in terms of serving in relation to helping to heal trauma, helping people who get stuck in terms of their spiritual development, helping people with ascension, union, and mission. So I have put on some blinders in terms of I have to wait. I have kept myself frozen in place and been in denial, and you may have felt some of that energetically. I need to proceed as best I can, and connect with Jill. If you think in terms of our twin flames or two souls, but then at the higher level, at the monadic level and logoic and so forth, we're one. So I need to serve as best I can from a place of oneness, in terms of our union, as well as with the divine, and I need to honor my path and our path, rather than I've kept a bunch of my energy on hold as well. So I feel like apologizing for where we're at, but that's just some of the universe throwing major curveballs our way, and we know from various teachers a number of twin flame teachers have died. You may be aware of some of that, and other spiritual teachers have fallen by the wayside and so on. So that's just part of the gig. So one of the pieces that I'll do too is I'll be creating some new webinars and series connecting with Jill's energy, our broader energy, as best I can in terms of that, as well as I'm in the process of writing a book in terms of quantum couples and separation. I did a series on that last year, and there was quite a few participants, and it was well received and so on. So that's some of what I'll be up to. So some brief free videos on a variety of topics as well, in relation to people who are struggling in various ways in terms of, I don't know if I'll talk about suicide, but for example, that people with depression, people who are stuck in their lives, their personal lives and relationship lives in different ways. So if you're interested in knowing what we're up to, I suggest you connect with you register on our YouTube channel at Quantum Union, as well as we're going to put things out on our website, quantumunion.com.